Order filled. Order filled.
Welcome back to another New York afternoon session. So today, as usual, we've got volume profile already drawn in, volume profile set up from the New York Open all the way across to current price. We've also got our previous day levels in. So here's our previous day value area high, previous day value area low, previous day POC. And we can see that in this session, it's just the previous week level, previous week value area low that is around price at the moment, with current value area low for this session. Previous week POC up here and previous week value area high up here. Our orange or yellow rows here are indicating previous week low volume nodes. We've got one down here. They tend to act as a bit of a vacuum, suggesting that last week all the volume tended to drop off in here and there was really not much at all down here. Okay, so let's have a look at the volume profile for this session. I guess if we look where price is now, I guess we've got, well, not much volume up here and then quite a lot at the bottom. So you could say that this is a B-shaped volume profile, heavily stacked at the bottom. We're in a downtrend, which I guess we are at the moment for this session. You could be saying that this section here may hold. This high volume node is going to hold with a second reason to enter, bring the previous week value area low, be a good opportunity for a short. A third confluence is we've got a previous week low volume node, which could end up acting as a bit of a vacuum down towards that area. You also could say that we are in a discount because we're below the previous week POC, below current POC, below previous day POC. It really just depends on how this interacts around here as to what we're going to be doing. So at the moment, it's very choppy in this area. A lot of indecision that can tend to happen when you've got this high volume node. We've got a previous week value area low, and we're also at the bottom of the volume profile here, value area low. Maybe between these two areas, it's making a decision on where to go. Wow, look at that. I had some massive buying here. All the way back to previous week value area low. So we've got this low volume area in here, in between this high volume node, which I guess you could group as one big high volume node. If we break above this, it will just push straight through to there most likely. Maybe looking like it's trying to form a bit of a bottom here. Gets above this and goes through to its point of control for current session. Dipped under the high volume node here into the low volume area. No volume down here. Depends what's happening here. If it doesn't make it above this in the next 10 minutes or so, more likely that it's going to break down.
Order filled. Order filled.
Close that because it's right on previous week value area low, rejected. Could easily just push down and dump, so I'm going to wait. It is looking like it's forming a bottom here though. A high low here. And but let's just see what happens. I do like to wait till around 7:30. There we go.
Order filled. Order filled.
So that was a shame. I should have closed that there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, that'll do it. So I do like to wait till 7:30. That was a 7:30 candle right there. Okay, and I probably could have just stayed in that. But look, we did the right thing. We were patient. We waited. We saw the bottom forming. There was a higher low here, and we entered straight off previous week value area low. So there's two confluences. We said that, look, if it breaks this and holds the previous week value area low, it's going to blow straight through here up to here, the point of control. So we watched, waited, and were patient. Yes, we could have got more out of that trade. We didn't even get 10 points, I don't think. We got 5 points, basically. Given the first one was a BE, I mean, I could have held that and we would have got a lot more. Just moved my stop to break even a little bit too early on that first one. We entered at 24,707. Yeah, so there's the candle. It's this candle here. So it went up, pulled back to my entry, and then took off right at 7:30. So my fault for entering a touch too early. Although actually it was a good entry. Maybe just have my stop a touch lower, maybe just under previous week value area low. It's a green day, so I'm okay with that. 18, I'm not actually quite sure why I closed that and just didn't leave it open. So that, in hindsight, my take profit was there. So I must have just reacted and without thinking and then hit the close button. The setup was okay. We just didn't manage it as well as we could. And the setup was actually really good. We just didn't manage it as well as we could. So, I mean, I did even mention that to myself before, and I said it's most likely going to hit to this high volume no, which is it did. As soon as it hit this, it pulled back again and then found some support halfway through that candle, and then it's continued on up past point of control. All right, but we only got around about this much out of that. Okay, so total P&L for the day, 526 across all accounts. We'll come back tomorrow and try again. All right, thanks guys. See you then.